Hey guys, this is Pedro back with another interview, this time covering VCT Pacific Stage 2. My guest at this time is stax of T1, this time coming off of their match against PaperX in the opening match of their regular season in said competition, coming on into the losing end, but thus striving to bounce back from this point on. So stax, thank you so much for the opportunity. Obviously, tough way to go down against PaperX, double overtime for both maps. Just want to ask you first and foremost about your thoughts on the match. What's going through your mind?
The match is really close, but I think if we this day we didn't play any tournament, so we couldn't adapt our some tournament experience. I don't know how to say, but I think if we have more focus on the game, I think we must win the game, I guess.
I mean, obviously, yeah, as you said, T1 had experienced some issues in this series against PaperX, and obviously, like both maps went over to overtime. But before I want to ask about like the later parts of the series, I want to ask you just sort of like the fact that PRX led Haven through and played that in the first map, given that it is their permaban map. So were you guys surprised by like the move that they were going to let it through on the first pick ban phase?
Uh, Actually, we already thought about the map ban pick. We know they're gonna ban Korod, I guess, because they have more experience about the Haven. So I think they're gonna play they not gonna ban Haven, so we pick Haven. But we don't know about the PaperX agent com, so we kind of confused how to counter them, how to play it. So a few rounds later, we're gonna kind of adapt it and then we play it better. Yeah, I think yes.
I mean, obviously, PaperX came out of the start of Haven, with a 10-2 opening half, and then you guys came back on that, and basically all of the round wins were from defensive side. I want to ask you just sort of like about that. Was it just sort of like is it more effective to compete and win on defense side compared to attack side, or was there not? What do you think?
think I think in my opinion, I think we just not good at attack side. So I think we just kind of confusing our communication a bit, and because we are first match since stage one, so we kind of yeah, I don't know how to say, but yeah, I think first attack side, I think we kind of confusing communication. So and then we kind of adapting, and then we go back to the defense. I think we could better. Yeah, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, of course, and moving over to Lotus, given that it did go to overtime as well, off the back of a PRX comeback, was it kind of the same issues that affected the team as it was in map one?
I don't think so. I think we kind of made a mistake a bit. That's why I think they catch so fast. They adapting our play style on on the attack side. So that's why I think we made a counter mistake, and then we also count them. But I think the main issue is our mistake.
Of course, then, starting off this season against PaperX in your shoulders match is obviously a tough hurdle to overcome. But the fact that you guys were able to make it very close, it shows the level of improvement that this team has done since stage one. That said, I want to ask you just sort of what have you viewed as like the biggest positives that you've seen out of this team after today?
I think biggest positive I think PaperX they this day they play a lot of tournaments. I think that's the main key for them. So we are the first tournament since stage one. So I think we play. better and better, and stage two. Yeah, next match.
Of course, hopefully you guys can bounce back and win your next matches in stage two. I want to ask you now about just sort of the preparation for stage two, given as you said, this is the first time you guys have been competing in a good while, like roughly 2 months since your last match. Um, how have you guys been spending this time and working through the current meta of the game? For this team, given that you guys have not had much opportunities to play.
Yeah, we have a lot of time, and then Teho also not, so we have a lot of time. So we also go to the boot camp for the practice, and then yeah, we practice a lot, and then we have a lot of time. So I don't know, nothing special, but we just practicing. Yeah, I think yeah.
What has been the one aspect of the game or one part of the game that you feel the team was focusing on the most, more than the other, more than the rest?
Sorry,
What is one part aspect of the game that the team has been focusing on improving the most during this time?
이번에 그 팀 차원에서 가장 개선하려고 집중했던 부분은 어떤 점이었습니까?
이 매치에서 말씀하시는.
이번 대회를 준비하면서.
I think most important thing for us is team vibes because we kind of struggle on the practicing. We kind of vibe is really down, and then at this day we got found our vibe, and then when we practice, we are not angry anymore. We are fighting each other, and I mean fighting. Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, I think it's the vibe is the most important for us.
I've had a chance to talk to or talk to a few players about the current state of the game, the current meta of the game, and some of those are have been saying about like teams are doing more double duelist, double controller, double sentinel, these kinds of compositions in this time. And obviously, T1 has been doing that kind of thing, double duelist earlier on in the year. In a lot of ways, it's helped you guys win Masters Bangkok. And so, how do you feel about the meta now? And do you feel like it's kind of like back towards your preference or not?
혹시 마지막에 뭐라고 말씀드렸죠? Preference?
Preference.
그 단어 말해주세요.
선호하는 부분.
아, 네. We went the boot camp on the Germany, so I think for me, it's Asia current meta is the double sentinel. I guess we play a lot of double sentinel on the every map. But I think every team is really different. Some of the team use the double duelist, some of the team two use the double controller. Either way, yeah. I think for me, I like the double duelist, but if we have the time or if I have the head coach, I want to try the double sentinels. I just want to have fun.
Of course, and one other question I want to ask you regarding the team is the inclusion of DH, and obviously he has been a part of the T1 organization roughly around the same time as you have, first starting off in the academy team and then proving himself and then getting that call up to the main team. And so, what has been your observation of your new teammate so far in this year? You know, from the time he joined and started practicing and this from that till now.
I think first practice is kind of awful, but I think he's getting better and better. And then also today I kind of worry about the DH because he's the first match on the first big stage two. So I kind of worry because for me, I think he gonna nervous or something shaking his hand. But he after matches end, and then I asked him what about today, but he said he's I'm not nervous. I thought I'm gonna nervous, but I think I could be better the next time. So I believe him a lot. So I think we can do the better in next match.
Of course, one more question before I wrap this up. On paper, the toughest match is now done with Paper X, and the rest of the schedule includes Boom, Zeta, Talon, and DFM. How do you look at the rest of the schedule, and what do you look at? How do you look at T1's chances to recover and make playoffs, and hopefully, start the road to Paris?
I think this schedule is way better because we met the Paperex on the first match. I think that's one is big for us. I think that's good for us also. So I think we can recover it because we have to find our vibes. So I think we can do the better team the next time. You will see.
We will see indeed, and hopefully this improvement happens much sooner than rather than later. Stacks, thank you so much for the opportunity,
Thank
for
you.
the interview, and best of luck in the future.
No problem. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.